How would you cope if you went from living here to living here? From picking your food in a supermarket to picking it off a street corner.
It's like a lettuce from watercress.
Yeah. And if you were a waster like this, and suddenly had to separate your plastics from your peelings. Well, one North Wales family of self-confessed wasters have gone extreme green by going to live with an eco-community in mid-Wales.
Recycle or die!
And tonight the family are made to confront a mountain of wasted food, see the shortcomings of green transport,
I'm tired. I've got a deep burn in my thigh.
lose their appetite for vegetables, and when the going gets tough, will the family get going? Welcome to the Kyne Valley near Welshpool in mid-Wales, and home to over 200 people who have opted for a very different life.
It's our future and our children's future that we're destroying.
It's also the new home for one family from Holywell in North East Wales. Meet the Davises. Dad Tim, Mum Gaynor, Fern 12 and Toby 14. And their first weeks in their new home have been a shocking,
You can walk away then, please.
stomach-churning,
Is that going to be recycled?
Certainly, yeah.
life-changing experience.
I know what to get you for your birthday anyway.
What?
One of those hippie jumpers that all these are wearing. Yeah?
Shut your face.
Early morning in the Kyne Valley, and the Davises have had a dramatic night.
Good morning. Had a disaster in the night. There was a fire in the yurt, and Gaynor put all those clothes there on top of the fire to dry. But then he went all on fire, so we've got no underwear to wear today now, hardly. Come into our yurt, warm. We just got the fire on.
I do know not to put stuff on the top of the fire, but I just take the edge off. I put them on for 5 minutes. But it must have been that hot, it just literally set them on fire. So I got the dustpan and brush, and I was like this, trying to brush them into the dustpan and brush, like chucking them outside. And then one of the socks was still like had a bit of like an orange flame. I'm going, get the fire extinguisher.
You had the fire extinguisher on it?
I'll have to check what the situation is when I get up in a minute. But it was quite funny.
The family are now well into the routine of their new green life. But what do they think of it so far?
We're adapting, we're not struggling. I think that's the kind of family we are. We're not turning into like these, the hippies and what have you, but nice people we are now. Lovely people, really enjoying the company.
Morning, girls. Get your food. Oh, look, they're all waiting for it, look. Oh, bless them. I love all this outdoor farm life. So I would like to get a couple of chickens and grow some potatoes and stuff, because I do feel quite relaxed doing it, and it's my own space. Yeah, me and Fancy, we might grow our own little vegetable patch or something, not have a major greenhouse, them little ones you can get about that big. Have a few tomatoes and potatoes, see if we can do anything there. Right, let's go and get rid of all this chicken muck on the recycled compost thing around here.
Get on top anyway.
Community member Steve Jones is acting as the family's green guru, showing them practical green opportunities that he hopes they will take back with them to North Wales.
And we wouldn't want the Davises to chuck in their lives in Holywell and feel that they have to come down here to be green. Being green is about working with local resources. It's about community. It's about making connections with the landscape, with the people, with the resources around you. And that means where you are now, whether you're on the top of a tower block estate in an inner city environment or out in the wilds. You've just got different opportunities and you've got different resources.
And one local resource the family haven't explored so far is green transport. Community member Dave has a green machine with a difference.
A fire engine?
Yeah.
Mint.
Yeah.
What's the big deal about it then?
It's not running on the normal diesel fuel,
No.
so it's running on chip fat.
Chip fat? How can it run on chip fat, like?
You make it into biodiesel. Biodiesel is all you're doing is putting some wood alcohol into it to keep it thin, and then it won't stick in your pipes during the winter, and away you go.
I've never
That's
heard
how
that
it
before, have you, Tom?
It's a diesel engine. The diesel engine was invented to run on anything.
So my diesel car, would that really run on it?
It would.
Is it throwing out load of gases or pollution, no?
No, and we're going to go to the pub now. I'm going to pick up some chip fat from them,
Right, OK, then.
which has been used, so therefore it's carbon neutral, which is what the whole point of this is about.
To make his chip fat fuel, Dave picks up used vegetable oil from 10 restaurants and takeaways in the Kyne Valley. Today, he's calling in on a hotel in the nearby village of Llanfyllin.
It's all in there. Look, see, you even got a bit of onion on it. Some bits of chicken.
Well, I'm sure that'd help.
Yeah, it does.
And how much
it's not too
saving
heavy.
money and energy and...
Is it worth all the
Is
fanning
it
about?
worth all the hassle?
Yeah, it's 15 pence a litre, as opposed to £1 a litre.
Have you got to filter it off?
Yeah, I've got to filter it, but I make 500 litres at a time. I've got
I
my own
just-
petrol station, really.
Yeah, I just
fuel
thought you might
station.
have to do it every day. so
Oh,
that might
no.
be a bit
I've
much.
never heard of anything like this before.
In return for picking up the fuel, Dave takes the whole family for a spin around the Kyne Valley in his bright red-green fire engine.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway, looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way, born to be wild.
The Davises might not be swapping their cars for fire engines when they go home, but they could certainly try a far cheaper green alternative to burning fossil fuels.
All right, girls, we'll see you later.
Cycling.
See you in a bit. Bye.
On your bikes, boys.
Power off.
The family need food for tonight, and Tim and Toby have been offered work at a local organic smallholding, a mere 5-mile bike ride away. A bracing cycle through the Welsh countryside should bring home the benefits of green transport. But then again...
Oh, my God.
I'm tired. I've got a deep burn in my thigh.
Can't physically do it. My knee is really, really sore. You know, what do you do? Because I'm trying to do a green experience, so what do you do then? Like, damage yourself? I can't do that, so we'll stick the bikes in the car.
Nobbled before they even get to work, the boys hitch a lift with the film crew. Unfortunately, in an environmentally unsound, gas-guzzling four-wheel drive estate car. The girls are paying a visit to Terry Evans, a herbalist who makes her own organic beauty products. They'd like to discuss certain hygiene issues.
Before we came here, we had an email off Steve and to say that we weren't allowed to bring any deodorant, shampoos or anything what weren't environmental friendly. So we are a bit smelly at the moment.
You need to sweat because that's how your body gets rid of toxins. The reason that you smell is not the actual sweat.
Right.
It's the bacteria that works on the sweat.
Right, all right.
So for a deodorant to work effectively, you're trying to inhibit the bacteria. But I can make something that will make you smell a bit better.
Oh, no,
This is tincture of cleavers. You probably do know it, the plant. It's the sticky one, so we also call it sticky willy.
All right.
And then we've got some witch hazel. Then we've got lavender. Rosemary's a nice sort of clean, clear scent. Is that okay?
That is lovely. Oh, wow. Got your own deodorant.
Ah.
It's great.
Here we are then.
Oh, it's beautiful here, isn't it?
It is.
The boys finally arrive at their destination. Francine Isaacs' 6-acre smallholding.
Beetroot, radish, leeks, more onions. There's lots and lots of herbs around.
Francine is a member of WOOF UK. That's Worldwide Opportunities on Organic Farms, a group of over 400 organic farms offering free food and accommodation in exchange for work.
This is a courgette plant here. There's a couple of courgette plants. These are the hot chili peppers, but watch out, because they haven't gone red yet, but they'll still be pretty fiery, I think.
Yeah.
But if the boys think they're just going to be picking their tea and leaving, they can think again. Francine's lined up an afternoon of hard labour.
We want to pick up, get the stones in the barrow. We want to take it down to the end of the garden near the gate. That'll be a grand job. It's been waiting to be done for ages.
Whilst they work up a sweat, the girls continue to learn about eco-cosmetics.
I have brought you a little present as well, because I thought you could probably do with some shampoo. So this has been used as shampoo and a general clothes cleaner for thousands and thousands of years. It's soap worked.
Right.
You can see it foams up lovely.
Nice.
And then all you need to do is boil it for about 15 minutes and strain it off.
Oh, God.
And that's about the gentlest shampoo you can buy.
Wow, it looks a bit... Oh. I'm glad we can take these things out. They look like maggots to me.
Yeah, you don't have to leave the root in there.
The girls have got their hair sorted. Now all they need is some gel for Toby.
If you'd like to put about 2 teaspoons of beeswax in there.
We've met a nice guy called Andy, and he's got really fantastic dreadlocks. They're quite long, they're about down to here.
Right.
And Toby's now got inhibitions, I think, of having dreadlocks.
Do you like a disgusting fact about dreadlocks?
No, go on.
If you cut them open, they're green inside.
Oh, no. They're not, are they? Oh. Is that because it's just minging?
Yeah.
They've not been washed. Small. Oh, mouldy hair, could you imagine that?
Toby's hair gel will be a simple mix of beeswax and coconut oil.
So that looks as pure as it is.
Wow.
What would you like to call it?
Toby's a funky do.
Nice one. He might wash his hair now.
It's a lovely day on a stunning small holding in the beautiful Welsh countryside. So why the long faces, boys?
Let's cut to the chase. This is the most boring thing I've ever done in my life.
Exciting stuff, I won't lie to you.
And woofing. Having a laugh, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing well. It's another barrow already by yourself.
Now, how much would you get for doing this?
Keep your voice down.
How much would you get for doing this?
Minimum.
As your job?
Minimum wage, innit?
I don't know. We're getting potatoes for it.
I don't want potatoes.
Yeah, no, so there we go.
I'll have a fiver. Go and buy a pint and watch the footy tonight. But then again, we've got to take some food home for Mum, haven't we?
I know, but we're only going to end up swapping, aren't we?
I don't want any more vegetables.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Vegetables like money.
Well, it is to them, innit? But to me, you know, I'm all greened out, man. I feel like I'm on Weight Watchers, a green day and a red day. I'm sick of the green day. I want a bit of a red day. Yeah. Anyway, go and play the game. Just keep asking questions and look interested, all right? All right. Yeah, she's a nice lady, though, isn't she? It's a lovely house, isn't it?
Yeah. On the positive side.
Yeah, the positive side, isn't it? Come on then, get on with that then, numbnuts.
I've got quite a lot of goodies for you to take home. In this one you've got celery, cabbage, carrots. That's winter kale. There's one of my giant onions, some radish, some spuds. I've picked you quite a few different herbs and I put in a jar of courgette chutney as well.
Oh, that'd be nice.
So you can get that in your rucksacks then?
I'm sure we can get that in there, sure. Yeah, fine, thanks very much indeed.
The boys return to the yurt to share their adventures and their vegetables with the girls.
Right, girlies, we're home.
Oh, way up.
6 mile bike ride.
Right.
Knackered.
Oh, are you?
Oh, but the good news is...
The good news is...
We've got more vegetables.
We've got more vegetables.
No.
Yay!
We've got more vegetables in the supermarket. If I see vegetable again, I'm going to hang myself. I'm writing a book, I Ate Veg.
That's been
What have you two been up to?
We've got shampoo.
Yeah, that's not good to me, is it? You got that for me?
Moisturiser, lip balm, facial scrub,
You hold that for me.
and deodorant. Right, this is hair wax. Yes, that's for you. You have to like melt it in your hand a bit first.
Like pop up wax and you leave it all out
give
when
it
you
all
buy
that
it.
wax in
I'm
you.
supposed to do that with my
then-
hair with that.
Don't do that, you got dirty hands.
Yeah,
you
but
know.
it's
Okay, I've never had.
Yeah, but you have to watch your face, and then I'm going to sell this to all the lads.
Toothpaste.
Do you know how to make these things now?
I'm going to make it. I'm going to get all the stuff when I get home.
She's going to make some and start selling it. So, yeah, so we've done all that today. So you're absolutely knackered, are you? We've had quite a nice day, really.
Gaynor's nice day becomes a little damp. But in Greenland, whatever the weather, there's always work to be done. And Gaynor's learnt something about generating green energy that she definitely wants to take back with her.
I think this is what should happen. For kids what come on from school and go straight on the laptop, I think they should need to cycle the power to use it first to power their computers for the day. Definitely. Tommy, don't. Stop. Oh, you idiot.
Green Life's also inspired Tim to reconsider energy options back home.
Well, we spend a fortune on gas. So I was just thinking, well, why don't we just say, no, on your bike, get a back burner, and then just stick logs in that we get off the mountain. I'd save me £150 a month straight away.
Over halfway through the experiment, and the family appear to be learning some green lessons. But how does mentor Steve think they're really doing?
I think we've asked a lot of the family, and we've thrown them right in the deep end. They've had to live in the field, they've had to go without just about everything they take for granted. I think in that context, teenage kids, the whole lot, I think they've done fantastically well. I really, really do.
No sooner has Steve praised them than the family finally cracks. It appears that the thought of another night on the vegetables was too much to bear, and as soon as the film crew turn their backs, the family do a runner. But with no transport and Tim's bad leg, they're foolish to think they'll get away. The crew quickly track them down, indulging in some fine dining in Llanfyllin.
Put chips and curry, I'm happy. Sorry.
The following morning, with their curry and chips just a fragrant memory, the family are a bit tetchy.
Maybe you should ask for milk.
Maybe you should shut up. What a load of farcical rubbish. This is the shampoo that they want us to use. What's all that about? Hey? That looks like something out of a rabbit hutch. So they say you boil that up and then you get this fantastic shampoo. What an absolute load of garbage. Even in the right mind will put that on their head. Oh, it does, it smells like something out of a rabbit hutch. It smells like wee and pooey hay. You gonna put that on my hair? Well, I ain't got any hair, look. Toby's hair's a work of art, isn't it? In fact, just put it in the bin. I wonder that's why they've all got smelly, dirty hair. Because they wash their hair in this garbage.
Could be it, actually.
Right, sexy.
Yeah, just took a makeup bag off her. She's doing me head in.
What did I do?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, she's just been
She's
lifting.
gonna come here now, kicking off, isn't she?
Yeah.
Don't need it. Why do your pants appear like Simon Cowell?
I've got no knickers on at the minute.
All right, that's a fair point then. That's a fair point then. Yeah, get some out of the dirty pile because that's all we've got to wear.
It's not because of me, Fern.
Everything's because of you.
I haven't said anything.
You haven't said anything.
The third world debt, is that Mum's fault?
I haven't said anything.
You're always moody.
I'm not moody. Have I been moody on this holiday? I'm not been
Especially
moody.
the pals, make sure
Right, can I go with Toby today? Because I will end up killing her.
Yeah, Dad, can I go hang with Dad?
Do you know what everyone wants to go with? The Gadmeister?
Can I go on my own?
Yeah, can I go on my own? Yeah, I think I'd do that.
One of those days, isn't it? Put my black and white referee shirt on.
Bickering over, the family go their separate ways. Toby and Gaynor are going to have a relaxing morning at the yurt, whilst Tim and Fern's morning, well, it's just going to be rubbish.
Good morning.
Morning.
They're here to meet David of the Cwmharry Trust.
This is Cwmharry. We collect food waste and process it into compost, which is then spread back onto farmland for growing crops. So we go around the streets of Newtown and Welshpool, locally collecting the food waste from households,
bin men for rotten food?
Yes.
Never did that before, have you, babe?
So we're going to have you on the street collecting with the other staff, OK? So I'll get you your uniforms. And
What was the question? Are we getting paid for this?
Yes, I think you are being paid in vegetables. I'll put that.
We do not want no more vegetables. Can we negotiate some steak or chicken or...
Unfortunately, all of the meat that we collect has sort of been through a house once already, and I don't think you necessarily want that.
Tim and Fern will be doing a green bin collection on the streets of Newtown.
Let's start our refuse collection.
The 13,000 people that live in the town throw away an average of 15 tonnes of food each week.
Oh, can I change my gloves, please? I need more gloves.
Stinging. The actual smell of that, like, is well gross. You can see it, you can smell it actually rotting a little bit already. Look at that. It's tasty, eh? If Andy was round here from the community from the wall last night, would he be into some of these? What's wrong with them? Are they still eatable, green beans? I'm just curious now what people throw away. Like, what's wrong with them? It's not made me change my mind of what we throw away, but it's made me change my mind of what we buy. Because I buy, oh, there's 2 for 1, I'll buy that. Or I'll buy that because that's cheap this week. And then I end up stocking up the fridge with stuff, and sometimes I don't get around to eating it. So I think the point is there is what you buy is relevant to what you waste. I think that's it, gent. Yeah, I think we're going back to the depot.
At the yurt, Green Life is giving Gaynor something she never has back at home.
Hello.
Quality time for herself and her chickens.
For a change for you. Let them all go scoot out and out. There you go. Oh, you're thirsty. Was you? I know. Tell me all about it. So how's your day been then? Yeah? Was it? Was it really? You going to get some eggs for me? Lois! She's naughty, she is. Lois, I'll separate you. I will. I'll make another run for you and put you on your own. I would like to take one home, actually, because they are quite nice to watch. You are, aren't you? Yes? Yeah, but not Lois. She'll have your fingers off. Don't.
At Cwmharry, Tim and Fern are taken to the composting site.
There's a load of green waste just come in from local landscapers. What we'll do now is we'll bring the food waste in that you've just collected, mix those two together in this big green machine here, which blends it up, mixes it amongst itself, and so you'll get an idea then of how the compost process starts.
It itchy, doesn't it, when you come in here, like, you know, but I just imagine, do you get used to it?
You get used to it quite quickly. It's quite a nice, natural smell, isn't it?
Well, it smells rotten, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, you know, that's what it is.
It's a rotten smell, isn't it?
You can feel the raise in the temperature as you come up the steps even. So that's compost has been in there 3 or 4 days now. As you can see, there's hardly any sign really of the food waste at all after 3 or 4 days. Just the odd bag or whatever. This is our finished product.
Is that warm?
Yeah, still warm.
Yeah, you feel the heat on your car.
But this is sterilised, no weed seed will grow in that. And so 48 days ago, this was food waste in somebody's bin.
And that's top banana, good quality fertiliser now.
That's it. Full of nitrogen. It's making use of something that would otherwise be a pollution issue inside a landfill site.
Saving the world. Does it make you feel better, does it? How do you sleep at night?
Cwmharry Compost. Local waste, locally recycled, locally reused. Back at the yurt, Toby's so hungry, he's doing his nut.
You tired? Feel better?
No, what's the food?
You want some fizzy pop and chips, don't you?
Yeah. What is this?
It's a nut.
Sweetie!
Hi, Mum!
Right, gay.
All right.
Guess what we've got?
What?
We've got some vegetables.
No.
So I thought I'd draw Steve's face on it, and in a bit we're going to smash it in half.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I like it.
Take it off.
I'm not dying.
Do you want me to have a go?
Oof. We ate vegetables. We've had enough. The Welsh Assembly say you have 5 a day. I've had like 25 a day. I'm all bunged up, as Elvis said. No, I'm not doing it anymore. We've made our point now.
Tim steps in to put a stop to the vegetable slaughter, proving he's learnt something to put a smile on Steve's face. Don't waste food. News of the Great Vegetable Rebellion spreads quickly through the Kyne Valley community. But come tea time, Steve appears with some wine and some lean and local organic meat to prove to the family that you can have green gain without pain.
Firstly, I thought you might appreciate a glass of wine.
Oh, you're top man, Steve.
And secondly, this is Welsh black steak, reared in this valley.
Well, you've got me interested.
And this is about as good as it gets.
Oh,
Fresh,
look at the cuts on that.
local steak.
Do we know where the shorts is
Yeah. Oh, some steak.
Okay, who's up first? Cheers. There you go, Toby.
Steve, you're a legend.
Bon appetit.
Really is nice.
Oh, lovely, thank you.
Nice to get some proper food instead of all those veggies down me.
What I know, because I bought this from the local butcher, he told me that it spent its whole life in a field eating grass. It hasn't been fed on concentrates, so I certainly could have got something cheaper that had come from farther away.
So Joe Public out there who are living on the breadline.
Well, it's
a treat, yeah.
Yeah, it's an every once a month job.
In an ideal world, if we all had the money, we'd buy this steak, wouldn't we?
For all of us tonight, that was 10 quid.
It's not bad.
And everything else has come out the garden.
Seems like a million years ago since we first came here now. Are you surprised we're still hanging in there, Steve?
I'm really pleased, actually. I think you've done really, really well.
It's been full of adventure anyway, that's for sure.
Do you think your ideas on greenness have shifted a bit? Do you think you've changed at all, or you still feel the same?
If I've learned one thing over the last few days, it's definitely, from a selfish point of view, about saving money.
Yeah.
And saving money makes a greener environment.
Yeah, so it's not even selfish, it's just
no,
straight up sensible, really.
That is it, and all of us in Wales want to save money because we're all brass eco.
It's that quality of life thing, that's the key thing,
yeah.
and having time for each other, time for your children, it's...
What's the point if you can't have time for your family? What is the point? That's what you're here for.
Food for thought as another eventful Green Day ends for the Davises. Next time on Changing Lives Going Green, when the Green Fair comes to Llanfyllin, the girls go glam.
Oh, thank you.
Do I look all right?
Toby goes all recycled rock and roll, and Tim turns into a Celtic warrior. But when the Davises' North Wales neighbours pay them a surprise visit, their new green dream threatens to turn sour.
That's not food.
It is nice, actually.
Look at that. I've sicked up nicer looking stuff than that.